Hello,
Hey,
everybody. Oh, I needed to turn that camera towards you a little more. Just scoot over toward me a little more.
I can't even watch her.
Oh, okay. Hello, hello. Where's everybody at today? I see Danny D.
Hey, Danny D.
Ashley was the first
Hey,
in the
Ashley.
house. Georgianne Rose.
Hey, Georgianne.
Ow, sister. Is anybody on here? Gonna have to bring it up on another screen and see if my chat's frozen. Hey, Danny D. Can you all see me? All right. All right. Danny D says, yes, she can. She's here. All right. Trying to give everybody a chance to get in the room. And the Dyson's Crazy
Hey,
Adventure.
Dyson.
Hey, Christina. She sees Bella. You know good and well Bella's going to get her airtime in.
Go get your
Oh,
ball.
goodness gracious. Well, guys, I've got a special guest waiting in the wings back here. He's probably sitting there going, come on, let's get this going. Let's get this.
Hey,
Mo
Susan.
Bang. Hi, honey.
Hey, Mo
Hey,
Bang.
Susan. You all hit the thumbs up. Share this out.
Hey, Denise.
Tommy at She Devil. Denise Pace. Oh, there's my lady. Oh, goodness gracious. She's not real quick. All right. There you go. There you go, Bella.
Your internet's rocking.
Oh, all right. We're getting some more people in. Sit down, sister.
Sit down, sister.
Nobody wants to see your butt. You're over at the mic wanting to say something, are you?
Sit.
Okay. Got to sit still, sister.
Sit still.
So, anyway, guys, I've got a special guest in the basement. And it has been a while since we've all got to talk to him. And if you notice the thumbnail, I updated who we've got in the basement. And so you all be thinking up some questions. We are going to have a good old-fashioned family visit, okay? Now, of course, y'all got to be nice. That's the main rule. You know that. Don't make me bring out the heavy guns. Okay. Oh, I think I hurt my back. But anyway. Bella, sit. Okay. Good girl. Okay. All right, guys. So without further ado, there's
Hey,
Fairy
Fairy
Dust.
Dust.
I want to can't introduce him because everybody knows him, everybody loves him, and everybody misses him. But honey, here is the one, the only Kevin.
Hey.
Oh, nice as my middle name, Mobang says. Okay, we got him. See, it's not shut. There
He is.
Okay. Now, yay, Kevin time. Drum roll, Danny says. And there's Kevin. Now, the last we see, and I do apologize for the internet. You all know how it is living in the country.
It's
Maybe one of these
today.
days, when we get rich and famous and we get Starlink or we just cut down some trees would help a lot.
You have too many trees to have Starlink, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I know. We would have to cut a lot of trees down.
Yeah.
So if I glitch and anything, you guys just bear with us. You know how it goes. We'll be back. It's bad enough, that I got to deal with it. But when you talk to the company, they're like, hey, that's the best we can give you out there, Traveling Mike,
Hey, Traveling Mike.
hello.
Uh-oh. I think your internet froze. I can't see. I can see them, but it's frozen. What's going on? Fairy Dust, Danny D, Mobang, Traveling Mike, New Horizons, Danny D, Denise Pace, Fairy Dust, whoever I missed, Mark. Barrett's right down here, if you guys can see me. It looks like their internet's frozen.
All right. I should be back now. Okay. I'm back. There is Mark Patters.
Come up.
Mellow Nomadic. There's my marshmallow.
Come up. Get up. He's not getting up.
Yep, we got to see Bella and
What's up,
Barrett. Bella? And but guys, so anyway, Kevin, it's been a little over a month now. So how's the job going?
Well, it's going really well. Can't complain. Nothing to complain about it.
Yeah, last time we saw you, you was talking about it was a great company and they seem like caring individuals and great people to work for.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's good. That's good. And there's the Bud Files. Good morning.
There's Marshall. Hey, Marshall.
Yeah, that's what I said. My little marshmallow.
Oh,
Everybody kind of gets a nickname, you know. And Christina's saying, "Can you see chat, Kevin?"
Yeah.
Okay, because Christina's saying that she misses you. So now I seen the apartment. Nice little apartment. Dogs has got a lot of room inside and outside.
Yeah, it's only going to be for a year, and then we're going to rent or buy a house.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what is new with the Nomoc?
I guess nothing's really new. It's the same as when I said that I was getting a job and moving into a place. That's pretty much been it. And living in a place with running water and heat and air conditioning. It's a little, and an oven and a microwave. It's a little different.
And an actual shower.
Yeah, it's crazy. Sticks and bricks is crazy. See if we can get Bella in here. Come here, Bella. Bella.
Yeah, sticks and bricks can also be a pain in the butt, as we're finding out. We're in the middle of replacing a toilet.
There she is.
So
You guys can see her. I'll try to lean back. Come here, Bella. Bella, come. Bella. Nope, she's just going to lay there.
63 degrees and raining.
Susan teasing us.
Marshall asked, what kind of job did I get? Electrical engineering job with a chemical company.
Susan says, Kevin's going to smell good now that he has a shower.
Yeah, the shower is nice. You want to come up here on camera? Get up. Barrett, come here. There you are. You want to say hello to everybody? There you go.
There's our Barrett.
Want to say hello? That's it. That's all the camera time he wants.
Oh, goodness.
Now they're going to fight. See if I can move that.
I have to admit, though, it was good seeing them fighting, playing around in the apartment when we were there and just romping and just being dogs, being themselves,
Yeah.
And
I got to vacuum every day.
Yeah. I didn't realize how much joy it was just to watch them. We got Kane his shots the other day and got his allergy shot. So he has been like a puppy the last week or so. And
Angie, I'll treat you.
I'll
replace the toilet. You do my skirting and porch in 25 degrees.
Hey, that's almost tempting right there.
Yeah, Mobang,
25.
Mobang, you go ahead and enjoy your 80-degree temperature. But in the summertime, it'll be 110.
Oh, Yeah, that's the bad part about this having this good winter weather is you get horrible um, summer, wet temperatures. They
Yeah.
get really hot. Danny asked how Bella's
They had to-
surgery went.
They had to cancel.
They had to cancel it.
Yep, they're frozen again. Their internet is rocking it.
Goes.
Internet's working hard over there.
Yeah. And so they had to cancel. They were closed for a few days. And so we decided I'm going to wait till we get to Florida, take her to her vet down there. And that way, if there is any complications or anything, we're right there at the vet. We can go back and forth. So you just don't fall in the hole.
Just don't fall.
Yeah. I have to admit, it's a new experience because we've never really replaced a toilet. And if anybody knows us, working together is not fun. You got like two alphas here that want to do it their own way. And so it can be hilarious.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're not in Florida yet. When you going to Florida? Marshall asks.
Yeah, Marcia was asking that. We are leaving out. Mom says the first of the month. I'm saying right after Thanksgiving. I don't know if I can wait that extra week.
Is it too cold for you there?
Do what?
Is it too cold for you there?
I saw snow the other day, okay?
Oh, yeah, she's seen snow.
That's enough for me.
Yeah,
But Bella loves it. Bella loves it.
There's a half inch of snow on the ground here.
Oh, gosh. We just had
We had
a dusting.
yeah, the porch was covered. The
Yeah.
yard was completely white.
Yeah, and Bella gets out there and wants to roll in it. She's like, yay, what is this white stuff? And Kane's like, nope, Oh, now I've got dog hair all over me. Hey, I got a new shirt in. Angie and Rick Family Adventures. So we are trying out new shirts. New stickers. We got more stickers, guys. So be on the lookout. Kevin. Okay, he's talking about it doesn't get that high around there. The temperature doesn't.
Yeah, Anaheim's probably one of the
Anaheim,
perfect places
yeah.
to live.
Yeah. So anyway, guys.
Am I still doing any gaming? If so, what game you like right now? I'll touch on video games here and there. It's not too much. Not like Mom's house.
Hey, there's
What's going on, Tracy?
Hey,
Yeah,
Tracy.
there's Tracy. Look, there's Mama Tracy.
And then there's
Look,
Bree.
there's
Hello,
Mama.
Bree.
And there's
Man, I am
Bree.
jealous of your weather.
Say hi to everybody. Gosh, I had a question and it just went. I guess I'm fangirling here. What do I ask Kevin?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, geez.
No. I miss my little brother. I have to admit. We don't get to talk as much. We see each other as much. But
Hey,
anyway,
Tracy.
and I know I'm not the only one that misses seeing you out on the road. But are you going to be taking us on any dog walks?
I kind of missed the window of when the trees changed color here because they went from basically green. We had like maybe 5 days of colorful trees here, and then they just fell off because we went from warm weather right into freezing weather.
That's what we had.
Yeah.
And rainy.
We
And
didn't
but all
really
the leaves
have-
done.
We didn't really have much of a fall.
No.
So I think I missed the window of that. And with working, finding time to do it. Usually the fall here in Ohio lasts for a good 3 weeks. It was literally 5 days here.
Sit.
Yeah,
Sit, Bella.
exactly. That's what I told Rick. That's why I'm afraid we're going to have a rough winter because we had no fall.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Denise says she loves the snowy dog walks too.
Oh, if we get hit with snow this year, is like everybody's been saying, then I'll probably go out for 5-10 minutes and go film it for you guys just to show you how bad it can snow here. But yeah, that's not going to be too much filming outside. Right now it's like 18 degrees. Let's look at the temperature.
18 degrees. It's not that cold here.
No,
It's 24. It
right,
was
20
18.
something. Right, 20 something.
Yeah.
It's 24. It was like 16 degrees this morning when I took the dogs for a walk. I had to go out and buy Carhartt Yukon Extreme jacket and pants just to take my dogs for a walk to go poop every morning because it's so cold and windy here, and I'm used to chasing the warm weather. I'm tired.
Yeah. Bree said, so this is the special guest. She had a feeling telling Denise. Me and Denise had discussed this before, and I had already told her I had already been talking with you, about doing it, but I didn't tell her when or anything like that. So when I put up the thing about a special guest, Denise is like, oh, I know. But
yeah, I don't know what you would do, Mo, if you were here in 24-degree temperature.
He would sit inside in front of a fireplace or something, wrapped up in a blanket, complaining about it being cold.
Cold.
Oh, yeah. But before I forget, I do want to say a big, big thank you to Denise for the support she's been showing to the channel on the PayPal side. She's rocking it. She is just amazing. And with her help, I believe we are going to get to go feed the agro lizards, as Josh calls them when we go to Florida. He's wanting to go feed the alligators. So
she just checked. It's 55 degrees in Orlando.
Oh, Susan. But Kevin, I'm sorry that you're not going to be down there for Christmas, though.
No, I'm actually looking forward to a northern Christmas.
What?
I'm actually looking forward to a northern Christmas because I haven't seen snow and the changing seasons in a couple of years. So
yeah. So yeah, I mean, it would be kind of nice to have that traditional. I love watching it on Hallmark, but not out my window. Okay.
Yeah. Any weekend warrior plans? The weekend's over pretty much. I got house cleaning to do, laundry.
Yeah. Let's see, if you was in Florida with us, you could go on some of these epic adventures with us, though, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm locked in Ohio for a while.
Yeah. So how's Mom and Nomoc doing?
She's doing good.
Yeah. Is she?
Yeah, I think she's going to be traveling to Colorado for Christmas.
Oh, that's cool. That's good. Is she now, as a mom, I would have to say, is she a little more relaxed with you being in sticks and bricks?
I don't think that relaxed for me being in an apartment. She's more relaxed that I have a steady income and I'm back in the workforce probably. But no, she was all about me traveling.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, because I think every one of us has like that little touch of gypsy side to us. We want to see an adventure, different things and have different adventures. And you got to do it.
Yeah, I did for almost 2 years. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got it out of the way.
And you took us on to some epic places, I mean, and stuff. What was your favorite?
I never really have a favorite where I would like call that a place where I would. I mean, Myers Beach North is probably the one that's most memorable for me, just because Barrett got to run on the beaches and things like that. But when I was hanging out with Maddie, we saw a lot of places like in western Montana and Idaho and places out there that were pretty nice. But all of the Pacific Northwest, from Northern California up to Washington, Idaho, and Montana, and places like that were awesome.
I have to admit now, after watching you and Maddie doing those travels and seeing that coast and stuff, I will admit now I'm more curious than ever to get to go see that.
Yeah, you got to spend
You know,
at least a couple of weeks out there, 10 days to a couple of weeks.
I never dreamed about it being as pretty as it is, because I'm thinking, East Coast, West Coast, they're both just, they'd be the same, but it is beautiful out there.
No, it's a different feeling out there. From the East Coast, ocean to the West Coast ocean, they're not the same, especially from Northern California and up. It's just not the same. And now I just need to knock off the East Coast up in by Canada off the map and do that. That's probably going to be my next long trip.
That's what I want to do. I want to take and go through all the eastern coasts up north, like up through Connecticut, Maine, all that.
Yeah.
And if I can, get all the way up into Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I'm back here in Ohio, that'll be my next trip because it's closer.
Right.
And I know Ray will get mad because he wants to do that.
He wants to do.
Ray wants to go up to the northern East Coast.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it'll make Ray mad when I go up there because he can't be there.
Oh goodness. Well, why don't he just come out and go with you, and you all caravan up through there?
He'll never do it. He'll never drive that far.
I don't see Ray getting to the East Coast. He is a West Coast guy,
Yeah. Well, it would be that would have to be a 3-week vacation for him, because it would take him 5 days of travel one way and 5 days the other way. So that's 10 days right there. He would need another 5 days at least just to be able to hang out
unless he fly out and rent something like he did when he went to Oregon.
Yeah.
That would be, a thought there,
There's Ray. Says it's on my bucket list. Too far to
go. There he is. Hello. That's sweet baby Ray right there.
Hey, Ray.
But yeah, Ray, that would be it'd be a plan to fly out, rent something, do the East Coast.
That's my bucket list.
Ray, maybe I'll just drive down to the local motorcycle store here because they got a lot in stock, and I'll just buy a motorcycle before yours gets delivered.
Oh, that sounds like fighting words there. Ray's waiting on his motorcycle to get there for sure. So
let's do it, Ray. Fly,
drive, and camp. There you go.
You got a roommate.
There you
go.
Ray. Get Mobang and Ray together, and they can split the cost even, So
I'll send you the money.
Ray said he'll send you the money for that.
Yeah, he's rich.
Oh yeah, of course.
He's rich now that he monetized himself.
So
all that YouTube money flowing in.
I am like 500 hours away, and I think Denise, she is watching the playlist like crazy, and I love it because she's like, "Sorry, I keep commenting on everything, but but I love it,
Right.
And Nomoc
delivers
motorcycles and puppies.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's see, how can I ask the question? Any new additions you want to tell us about?
No. When I got, I guess the big one is that the van got traded in.
What?
The van got traded.
Oh,
Traded the van. The van is no longer the Nomoc van. It probably was some company. It had some issues that I didn't. Wasn't a really good running. It ran well, but there was a lot of cosmetic issues that were inside that were causing too much trouble. Plus, I had the windshield that I had to replace. And doing some research, I found out that it was going to be like $3,000 just to get everything fixed, and that wasn't at the end of it either. So with the amount of money that they're paying out for used vehicles, I was going to buy another vehicle anyway, but keeping a vehicle in storage just to go do YouTube and camping 4 times a year didn't seem like it was going to be. There was just too many things pointing in the direction of trading it in. So I traded it in, and I got a Ford diesel pickup truck, an F-250, and we're going to put a truck camper on the bed of that when we go traveling.
I think it's 350 or 250.
I think he said 250.
Yeah, F-250.
Oh,
yeah,
so
extended
he
cab
got
truck. Yep. And so we're going to put a truck camper on the back of that, and that's where we're going to go camping with that. And that way I can just take the truck camper off and then store it in my yard or wherever I live.
Oh, the camper on the back.
Yeah, that makes sense because we thought about doing the
we
same
thought about
thing.
doing,
You know,
that's the best way to go if you're, not, even if you wanted to live in a vehicle, that's a really, really good way to go. The only downside is you can't just get up and go to the driver's seat and drive. But get 4x4 and all the power with it being a diesel. If I had to do it all over again, I would probably have done it that way, but it's 10 times more expensive to go that route than it is just getting a van.
Yeah.
Because truck campers, they're 20, 30,000. And then the truck alone, another 30, 40,000 for a used one. But yeah, so we traded the van in. They gave me 6,000 more than I was expecting to get out of it. And I got a vehicle that doesn't have any issues, and I don't got to fix anything. And here in Ohio, you need 4-wheel drive, definitely, but you also need 4-wheel drive as a content creator that goes out into the middle of the woods. So
yeah, and I want to say hello to Ringo.
Hey, Ringo.
And Amanda, just
hey, Amanda.
Chilling. Good to see you, honey. And
hey,
there's
Daryl.
Ron Daryl.
Hey, Ron Daryl.
Everybody's coming in. Ron sees America. Now everybody's coming
Ron
in to see Kevin.
Yeah, fairy dust. It's a cab over. So the bed of the camper goes over the cab of the truck.
Yeah, that gives you, that's the best of both worlds because it is like, transformable. You can do your everyday driver, and then you've got the camper for when you do get a chance to go.
Yeah.
And, like Bree says, it gives you the mobility. So yeah, that's one thing I like about the way we do our SUV. It's not a full-time camping type situation. I can just take the stuff off. Boom. It's my everyday driver. And if you all have seen my videos lately, it's been getting used a lot. And then I'll be taking it to Florida here shortly. For that simple reason, because I can just get in it and go when I want to.
Yeah,
don't have to.
Yeah, because your mama said you couldn't.
Yeah, because, when you got mama's car, it's like kind of feel bad about going all the time. And me and Susan has got some adventures planned. We're going to be doing some magnet fishing, some metal detecting, going to feed some gators. And bless you.
One of Wonders.
Hello and welcome. Glad to see everybody in here. And but I wanted to give you all a chance to ask questions, catch up with Kevin. And what do you miss the most about being on the road?
No, just traveling, seeing something new, and then spending it, just like 4 or 5 days up in the middle of nowhere where no people are. That's probably what I miss the most, just the freedom of traveling.
Well, that was my next question. Do you ever feel trapped or tied down at the Sticks and Bricks?
Oh, not yet. I'm sure that in the summertime that'll probably
Angie's
happen,
going
but
to
maybe
teach
it
me
might,
to
but maybe
jump
about a year or two that feeling will come back. But
No, a stupid
I'm
animal
pretty busy.
jump out at me.
Yeah, Susan says Angie's going to teach me to
Oh, yeah.
dumpster dive. I just know a stupid animal's going to jump out and get
Yes, Denise, I'm eating vegetables.
her. Are you eating your vegetables? Yeah.
And yeah, Brie, if you had chickens around Bella, she'd still kill them.
Oh my gosh.
She's right over there. Bella.
One of Wonder says she couldn't think about not living in a van. I'd go stir crazy. Now, see, that's what I have to admit, even though I'm not, living in a van or anything like that. But my Aunt Violet always told me that I had gypsy blood in me. She was like that. She had a little drive camper and she would get the itch to go and she'd just get in it and go. And she says, that's your gypsy blood flowing, girl. But after I'm here for a while, even though this is home, I miss being in Florida because that's home too. I miss being able to get out and do things and the adventures. And right now it is driving me nuts because it's so cold. I can't even get out and metal detect here.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen for me because it's cold. So now my gypsy blood is flowing and I got to get moving. I mean, that's just, and not only that, mentally, it's better on me to be south where I can get out and do things.
Yeah.
You
And that
know?
sunshine helps too.
Yeah, that sunshine. Yeah. So that's what, my biggest thinking is being nomadic like you were. Is that a hard adjustment to being stable now,
No, I think I got really lucky because when you live in a vehicle for 2 years, you do miss the amenities and the simpleness of living in an apartment. So, there's best of both worlds. And once that wears off, I'll be itching to go back on the road again. But I think definitely it's just gonna be a few times a year from now on.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, YouTube didn't take off like I thought it was going to, but we all know the reasons why.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is awesome that we've already talking.
Tucker and Isabella
Bella
reunion too. Yeah,
too.
there's going to be that Tucker Isabella reunion. She still, if I pull up Tucker's videos on TikTok, she's like, "Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at?" She goes looking for him.
Hey, Ray.
Did I see Ray Diggs is in here?
Texting, yeah.
Well, hello, Ray Diggs. Up there he is. Yep. Hello, honey. So, my next biggest question is, you did the nomad thing for almost 2 years. What is your next bucket list event?
I don't really have one. Upper East Coast is on the map, but yeah, I don't really have a next bucket list. I think I've completed most of the stuff that I wanted to complete.
All right, mods, whack at troll for me, please.
You've made it as a YouTuber when you start getting that.
Yes, we made it. We got trolls. We got the sex sites on.
Oh.
Oh, goodness.
Tucker has been practicing his kissing with the ladies.
It was so funny, though, because Bella would have nothing to do with him until the day they went to leave. That's when she's warmed up to him. She even gave him a.
Uh-oh, they're frozen again. Oh, thanks, Tracy. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. Yeah, Denise, I did a couple interviews over with Ick and Mel. He's got a good channel. You'll have to go back and watch them if somebody can type in Ick and Mel in chat, so you know how to spell it. Can you hear me?
Okay.
All right. Looks like they're back now.
Hear you.
All right. Are we back now?
They can hear us, but they can't see us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Kevin, they're talking about the interviews you've been doing with Mel, because don't expect me to say here that full name. And this Camelot link if possible. Okay, yeah, throw that link up there for the Kevin's interviews. He's basically telling his side of the AWP experience and stuff.
Yeah, I kept quiet the whole time that I was on the road, and I kept quiet. Sam and I kept quiet because we just didn't really want to talk about it. Moving forward, being on YouTube, and we never really had a reason to come out and tell everything. So now you guys are pretty much hearing everything because of the recent news in the media.
Right. There's Cass Love. Hello. Welcome, honey.
Hey, Cass.
Well, even when you was here, we talked about it. And you know, like I said, I felt there was something off about the man, but I couldn't, you know, couldn't pinpoint anything. But, you know, like most people, I watched because of you and Sam. That's who I put my faith in. Sam has always, you know, I've always put my faith in Sam.
Yeah.
And I still will. I mean, that man is awesome. And I thought about, and I wished I had kind of invited him to join us on this, but with my internet like it is, I do good to handle one guest. But you know, and I will admit, okay, because you know, the time you spent here at the house, we did kind of talk about it. And you just, you know, in true good human being status, you just went, there's more, but that's my story. And, you know, you didn't go blabbing everything, even to like, you know, I call, you know, myself your sister. You didn't run anybody's name through the mud and anything like that when you had good reason to. I mean, you know, you took the moral high ground.
Yeah, I don't want to travel having most of my viewers, because if I would have told everything and did videos on it about why I left and Sam left, I probably would have had 20 or 30,000 more subscribers, and that would have been the majority of my channel. They would have been totally bringing up the past quite a bit, I would imagine. So that's why Sam and I just didn't really carry that with us.
Yeah, I mean, that's what, you know, and you're seeing like you and Sam and all of them taking this high ground, and then you're getting the videos like Mel's been showing of him dealing with Carson's employers, and you can see where the morals are, and they are not with that guy, you know.
Yeah.
Lay down, Bella.
So I want to give you praise for taking that high ground, because like I said, it's so easy, especially there's Matches.
Hey, Matches.
Especially when they attacked your best friend. You know, when they attacked Sam, most people would have came out with claws and, you know, and just threw everything, you know, on the table. But you stated your piece, you stood your ground, and you didn't sling mud, you know, even though you could have.
I wanted to. I I mean, there's a part of me that knew that I could get rich off Jared being a jerk. And
Yeah.
I just didn't want to do that.
Right. So, and any of us that really know you or think that we know you, because nobody really 100% knows anybody, but we could see there was stuff you were holding back,
Yeah.
So I just give you props for being, that moral guy and that loyal friend. I think, everybody deserves that friend that's always got your back,
Yeah. That's cool to see him out there with his son doing videos on his channel. On Kyler's channel.
Yeah, he's just digging himself a hole bigger and bigger and bigger. But enough said, we're going to has anybody reached out to you and that was involved in the Sam incident that says, "Hey, I'm sorry, we see a different side." Have they taken a different stand now?
I haven't been reading emails or anything like that since I decided to come back into the workforce and get a place. And in the beginning, the reason why I wasn't reading emails was just because I was doing a huge transition and I was always busy, getting this place and getting furniture and starting a new job and concentrating on that and then spending time with the dogs.
Hi, Diane.
And then when the news came out about Jared, I really knew not to look at emails, and there's probably some in there. I don't know, because the people are going to want to talk about that, or displace their anger, or maybe even say what you're saying, where they're contacting me to tell me they changed their mind. So yeah, I haven't read emails since I've started work.
Right. Because sometimes the past is best left in the past,
Yeah. And I'm sure if I went in there, there'd be 1,000 emails.
Yeah.
About the situation.
But the important thing is you and Corey, you all still got your strong friendship. You've got your bond.
Yeah.
Is there somebody from that you do miss?
I miss all those guys. Yeah, I miss all those guys, especially when they're way over on the West Coast and I'm over here in the Midwest. Just in the back of your brain that you're not going to be able to, just go hang out with them whenever you want. Like when I was living in a van, if I was in California or Arizona and I wanted to go hang out with Sam, it was only like a 2-day drive. Now I got to put 2 weeks together just to go hang out with him. I don't fly either. You'll never see me flying an airplane. Do I miss Maddie? Of course I miss Maddie. He's a good dude. I bet you he's missing me too, because he even told me on the road, he's like, "Man, it's really, really boring out here without a travel partner."
That's what I always said. Hi, Tony Barrett.
Hey, Tony.
Welcome. When we go camping and stuff, it's fun. But when you are camping with somebody, it's always more entertaining. It's just a different experience.
Yeah, I think if you live in a van and travel like I did, I think like 60% of the time you just want to be by yourself traveling and doing what you want to do. And then the other 40%, you want to hang out with somebody. That's why Maddie was a good travel partner, is because, we would just keep to ourselves days at a time when we were up in the middle of the mountains and just hang out, or we'd hang out with each other.
Yeah. See, that's what, like when you was here and everybody else was here, they're like, Kevin's in and out. I said, yeah, he's like the big brother that is like the captain of the football team. He goes, hangs out with his friends and then comes touches base and, and that's what I like about the thoughts of being a nomad. Because you can enjoy people, but like, especially with me, when my stress gets too high, I like my alone time.
Yeah. Well, I've been this way my entire life. There could be a house full of people and family and friends over, and I'll be in and out. When I was a kid, I'd be in and out all the time. I'd be in the woods. I spent most of my time hanging out with friends or being in the woods with my dog when I was a kid. So It's nothing new. That's just the way I am.
Whoops, sorry.
If there's something to see, I'm going to go see it.
Staring you.
Yeah, that's what, is it Fairy Dust is Renee's talking about the balance, driving, music, diet, do.
I put 80,000 miles on that van, Tracy. And I put about
how many
20.
miles?
I put 80 on the
80.
newer van, and I put 20 on my old van.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing in a way. I mean, because you crossed country, what, 2-3 times?
Like 8.
I
think it was 8.
Like 8 times?
In a year and a half, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So
Denise says she's a bit of a chosen loner. Yeah, I mean, I like people, but I like being able to, have my downtime too. And like, when I spent time with Susan down in Florida, we would go, and it's like, okay, it's a down day. We gotta kind of regroup and recenter,
right.
And even Rick knows if I have to do doctor's appointments, a couple of trips to Huntington, which anybody that's been in this area knows that's an hour's drive. If I have to do that a couple of times a week, usually the day after or something or other, I just sleep,
Right.
because I shut down, and I can't help it, but I guess it's like a self-preservation thing because, and it's like yesterday telling Rick we was on that, we went to Lowe's. Yeah, I went to Lowe's to get the stuff, and he's going on and on and on. And I'm like, hey, I've got to take it one step at a time, because if I start stressing over it, then I'm going to shut down, and then I'm not going to be any help at all,
Yeah.
And
for me, it was more of just seeing stuff and doing things. I'm always up and about doing something. So even when I go, like at your house, when I came down to visit, not that it had nothing to do with you or your place or anything, but I would spend a couple hours there, and then I would go away for 2 days or a day.
yeah,
I'd come
because
back
you're
and I
in
would
the
spend a
area to
day.
see things that you hadn't seen
Yep.
before. And I have to admit, Kevin was the first person to actually drive the side by side other than us.
Yeah.
And that's a big accomplishment right there, because Rick don't hand his keys over to just anybody. So yeah, when I saw you coming off the hill on that, I'm like, okay.
And we got way up into the woods.
And we're definitely gonna have to break down and get a windshield for it, because we hit a mud hole once and I got a face full of mud.
Did you?
It was just like not happy. So okay, what? We don't have footage of Kevin's driving.
No.
Kevin actually, I think he coined the term chasing bars.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like very little coverage up there. Well, all around your area. There's very little coverage.
And that's what I think of every time I go to upload something. I have to go chasing bars,
Yeah.
We became YouTube alcoholics. We're chasing the bars. Hello, Nicole. Welcome,
Hey,
honey.
Nicole.
So, question. Enjoy you and Maddie's adventures. Did you learn something from him? And vice versa?
I guess, there's always a lot to learn from Matt because he tinkers. That's his word. He knows 19 different ways how to set up a canopy for his van. Not that I used any of them, but what I learned about Matty is he's always thinking about how he could set up a canopy or something about his van. He'll just sit there and his mind is racing. And I'm so different. When I'm sitting out by the van, I'm just ready to relax and take in the scenery. He kind of does 3 things at once.
Yeah, he does seem like the type that would always be, like you said, tinkering, improving things, trying to find more efficient ways of doing things.
Yeah.
It's like his mind never stops.
He would always, I mean, I can't, it's probably been at least 100 times where Matt was sitting outside his van, and I'm sitting outside mine. We're just, feet apart. And after I see his mind racing, I know the next statement out of his mouth. And I was 90% right. I'd be like, you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to move this over here and try this. And I would just make fun of him for hours. And it would always end up going back to the way it was in the beginning, because it would never work.
Ron Darrell's got a good question there. Kevin, are you content now?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
That's good. That's
kind of
good.
on cruise control.
Yeah. That is, I mean, I think it's amazing that you got to experience the traveling and stuff, which, most of us just dream of doing, And not only that, did you get to experience, you brought it to us, you made us feel like we were right there with you. And I could have done without the bear. Okay. The bear scares don't thrill me none.
Yeah. I was surprised when Matt and I we saw two bears. I saw two bears. Matt saw one. And I was with him when we saw that first bear in Montana. And I was surprised he didn't take off running. He just like, oh, look, a gigantic bear. He's like, yep, there it is. I was expecting Matt to run for his van.
I would have to go change my pants, I think, if we walked up on a bear. I would be like, nope, nope, nope. Yeah, Tracy's saying, you found the right workplace. That's awesome. And now you can squirrel away for a nomad retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we're hoping to get done. We are trying to get everything paid off so that we're hoping Rick might get an earlier retirement. But if not, we're hoping to be prepared so that we can just hit the road and just be a Kevin for a while. And yes, like Diane says, that's all we ever wanted was for you to be happy.
Yeah.
And
I'm happy with whatever I'm doing. And if I'm not, I change it. And it gets changed quickly.
Yeah, and it's good that you've got the freedom to make that change.
Yeah.
A lot of people, and it's sad to say, a lot of people are trapped in a job that they don't like, or they're trapped in a house they don't like. They live in a place they don't really want to be at, or, so it's good that you've got the ability to make the changes, because, all said and done, your happiness is what matters the most.
Yeah.
If you're not happy, you can't find happiness in anything.
Yeah, I always go on feeling. So when I felt like I wanted to travel, I traveled. When I felt like it was time to call it quits, I called it quits and got back into the job. And, in between there, wherever I wanted to go, I went. If I had a feeling to be somewhere, I went there. So I think that's the key to contentness. So I'm very lucky.
Yeah. Hello, Enforcer.
Hey, Enforcer.
Welcome, honey.
Now so what Diane is saying, do you know how many subs you have after the interview? I do, and it is insane. And that's the exact reason why Sam and I kept things quiet and why we didn't do videos on, why we left in the beginning, is because that just shows you that, I gained like 30% more subs just by doing interviews on Icked Mel's channel. If I would have been talking about all the crap during the time Sam and I quit, you can imagine how many subs I would have had just for that.
Right. And
hey, Gina
near Fort Worth. Hello and welcome. But
one thing I got to mention, it's 12:57. You have me for 3 more minutes. I have an obligation later on.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to start wrapping everything up here. So are there going to be more dog walk videos, or just every day watching the dogs play? Anything you're going to drop for us that want a little insight?
Oh yeah, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be doing. Like I said, I go on feelings. But yeah, I'm not going to like not make videos or travel or at least take the dogs for a walk. There'll be some of that in the future. Do I feel guilty pooping in a toilet and keeping a
Pooping
pee
in a
bottle next to
toilet
your bed?
and
No, the pee
keeping
bottles. I
pee
still have the
bottle next
bucket,
to your
but
bed.
all the pee bottles are gone.
But all the pee bottles.
The bucket's still sitting there. That's
Wonder
ready
how
for
many times he
traveling
just
again.
walked through the house and went flush, flush, just because he could. So, guys, if you got any last minute questions, I'm glad to see you're happy, Kevin. I hope you're able to make things happen
Give you
with
one more
your
view of the
driving
dogs.
skills. I see great things.
Do you want to say hi? Come here.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to say
And I
hi?
do hope
You
that
want to say hi? Why you want to say hi to
some
the
of
camera
the
over there? Hello.
other relationships get mended. Sean S. Hello,
Hey, Sean
hello.
S.
And we're looking forward to just seeing some clips from you. Just dropping in, let us know that you're okay, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because we are family, and we
Yeah.
do miss you.
Yeah, Matt even said he called me, it was like 2 weeks ago. He's like, you got to do a live because everybody's asking in my comment section what you're up to.
Yeah. Didn't hi to Barrett and the babies.
Barrett.
Michael Ann, hello, and welcome.
Michael, yeah.
So,
What are you doing?
but guys, we
Do you want to come up?
Michael Ann says she misses you too.
Or you want to come up?
And so it is getting to be about that time, and I hate to end this, but like he said, he's got obligations too, and we have to run to town and get a new toilet to put in that flushing toilet, or I'm going to have to be using a hole in the floor. So
you can always use a bucket.
Yeah, I got to do the bucket thing, I guess, won't we?
Thanks, Tracy. Hey,
So,
Michael
but
Ann.
anyway, guys, thank you all for being here and showing the love and showing Kevin that, we miss him and touching base with us. Kevin, it is always a pleasure to get to talk to you.
Yep.
And, you got our number, you got our address.
Hey, Eva.
The doors are always open for you.
Yep. Yeah, I'm actually doing real world stuff today, like a normal human being. I've got a haircut appointment. I haven't had one of those in a while. So I'm going to get my haircut, and then I've got to go buy groceries for the next couple of weeks. And I learned today when I woke up this morning that I need to go out and buy a snow removal brush for my truck because I had to use my hands and a glove to pull the snow off the windshield this morning. So I got to go over to Home Depot or something and get one of those. I haven't needed that in a couple of years.
It's like back to reality in a quick, right?
Yep. And then I got to come back home and do laundry for next week.
So,
just like everybody else.
Yeah. Being an adult sucks at times, but But anyway, guys, I thank you all for being here. And like I said, I know this is not my regular day, but this is what works with Kevin. And I'll do anything that to meet his schedule. Like I said, that'll always be my little brother, whether he likes it or not sometimes. And we're going to jump off of here and get back to adulting, But as for me, Rick, and little Bella there, we are going to say goodbye. And Kevin, we love you, son, and so glad. And I thank you for spending this time with us.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And I'll do something here shortly. I don't know when or where, but we'll do something here shortly. Probably going to be after the weather breaks. We'll do a video probably of the snow and stuff like that. A short, like 5-10 minute video. And then in the springtime, I'm definitely going to be heading out to the upper East Coast. So you'll see something.
Yeah, or you could show us how to push cars out of the snow again.
Not doing that. Those people are on their own from now on.
All right, guys. We will talk to you all
Talk to you later.
Later, guys.
And remember,
Bye-bye.
guys, the adventure awaits. Get out there, find yours, and make your memories. All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right.